In this example, I want to discuss why we should simplify fractions before we multiply them. All right. Now, I'm going to, with the example on the left, right, they're both the same, all right? The left and right, I am multiplying the same fractions. But on the left, I'm just simply going to multiply them and then simplify, all right? So I'm going to simply just multiply 16 by 14 and then multiply 21 by 8. All right, now 16 by 14, that should give us 16 times 14, that should give me 24 over here, and 6 and 16, I should get 224. 224 over 21 times 8, that should give me 168. Now, you notice that this is a huge cumbersome number. 224 over 168, and so it would do well if we could. It would be good if we can simplify them. Now it doesn't. Now just looking at 224 over 168, it is not apparent to us what is the best way to simplify them. But you can tell straight away that these are numbers that can be divided by 2. All right. So I'm going to divide 224 by 2, that should give me 112. I can divide 168 by 2 as well. That should give us 84. Right? Now, you realize that we can perform further simplifications because both 112 and 84 are even numbers. So again, I can divide 112 by 2, I should get 56. And then if I divide 84 by 2, I should get 42. And then further on, you realize that, 56 and 42, they are both multiples of 7, so I can divide both of them by 7. So again, I can perform a further simplification by dividing 42 by 7, I should get 6. And then if I divide 56 by 7, I should get 8. You realize that, I have 8 over 6, and I can perform any further simplifications. I can divide 6 by 2, I should get 3. If I divide 8 by 2, I should get 4. So ultimately, after multiple simplifications, I end up with 4 over 3. But realize how laborious the task is of simplifying the fractions. They realize at the end that 224 over 168 is actually the same as 4 out of 3. Now, I'm going to show on the left side how you can avoid the troubles, the problems with simplifying the fraction after multiplying by simply just simplifying the fractions before you multiply them. Okay, so what you see here, all right, is 16 over 21 times 14 over 8. Now you realize, okay, that 16 is actually the same as 2 times of 8. All right, and you realize that 21 is the same as 3 times of 7. And you realize that 14 is the same as 2 times of 7, and you realize that 8 is just 1 times of 8. All right, so there you go. All right, so straight away you can see that there are common factors in the numerator and the denominator that can be crossed out. All right, so you can see, for example, I can cross out the 8s by dividing them by 8. I divide 8 by 8, I should get 1. I divide 8 by 8, I should get 1. I divide 7 by 7, I should get 1. I divide 7 by 7, I should get 1. Right? And so I end up literally with 2 times 2 over 3 times 1, which is the same as 4 over 3. I realize that I have avoided having to deal with a cumbersome number like 224 over 168, and simply get straight to 4 out of 3. So these are the advantages of simplifying before you multiply fractions.